Coach. Thank you. We have playoff football and bone-chilling playoff football at that in the city of brotherly love at Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. He sets to throw. Dorsett making the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. Now they'll run the action to the short side left. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be second and 12. Fake handoff to Johnson. Now here's Murray. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Brandon Graham in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. Third and long. On play action, it's Murray. Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down. Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
A man from the capital of Pennsylvania, Harrisburg. This is Chase Edmonds. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's first and goal. Shotgun now from Murray. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Philip Dorsett there to make the grab. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. A big seam, and he might go all the way. 30, 10, 5, and all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points.
We got it.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Watch out.
Shotgun now for Wentz. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And right away, he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Mike 20. Watch the pass.
Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Play action. Now Wentz. Flush to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chandler Jones in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
On second down now, it's Johnson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs, and let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Now Murray off play action.
What kind of throw is that, dude?
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To throw is Wentz. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield.
He really did the weakest view in between 2 guys. So we're going to run this thing, dude. It's not going to let me have it.
And the Eagles have taken the lead. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, here's Murray. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Murray going to throw. Open man is Amara Darboh, complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30.
One of the money routes for any offense.
I'm not afraid to fucking punt it, dude.
So tough to defend.
Y'all bitches
because
that don't like to punt
stop
people.
at any point
Part of
and
the
make
game.
himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On play action, Wentz. To To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out.
I'm
Pretty good
blitzing, bro.
results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Wentz. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. On the jet sweep, here's Westbrook. And he is into
Y'all being some bitches right now, man.
Philadelphia. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
That score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination. But the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Even when I play it right,
Elliott good with a
I can't stop
PAT.
it. My dudes are running so
And his
fucking
guys
slow
will
for
take
some
a
reason, man.
10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I'm about to lose to this dude again, bro. I beat him in the playoffs, though.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Now you mean to tell me I can't do it at all?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Murray.
There's no fucking way, man. I can't catch up to it with my DB. But he can do it every goddamn time with the goddamn
And
line.
he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it. Which created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Now Chubb. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz looking end zone, but it's incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. On the ground, it's Chubb, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with fourth down now looming. Kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Nope.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Sidney Jones.
He throws it super late.
The first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Throwing his Wentz.
Wow, bro, you for real?
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
GG, bro, you can beat shit out of me.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come.
Cornerbacks don't want to cover
2
up and over.
touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
If they'll do it for you. You see your guys over there doing it. Our guys running butt naked across the middle of the field.
That sails over the end
line. Our guys come back and get it here and there. So over this fucking game. And don't be commenting on my shit either. I don't want to talk to none of y'all.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, 56 yards. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will get them one closer. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Hassan Reddick able to run him down for a loss of a yard. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now wins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jordan Hicks coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Third and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Check, crunch, lefty. 22 jet bomber. Check four.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Play fake. Murray.
What kind of fucking route is that, bro? He dropped on the inside first, and all of a sudden he just jumps right out in front of me. Oh my God!
In the red zone at the 19-yard line. Now Chubb running right, and he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. And down he goes. goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Hassan Reddick, his second sack of the night.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush.
I don't
It's
get
been
a touchdown
demonstrated
here.
time and time again.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will swell the lead to 16. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, 1-play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the...
He's got a man, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray escaping the pressure right. Open man is Kirk, complete. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. Murray now on 1st down. Dorsett making the catch. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to pull a bit closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Now Murray again. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This will be fielded at the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Safety's creeping.
On the carry, it's Chubb. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
You really running down the clock already, bro? All right. Run down the clock. Let's
Last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Chubb.
What kind of fucking calls are these, man?
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Nick Chubb saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles able to push further.
I have a good run defense, but I cannot stop this man at all.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
The reason why I have a good rush defense is because I got a solid defensive line. I cannot stop it, man.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Bunch of losers just died because not enough in the first half. Now it's the run game.
This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Something always happens in that place. And don't get me wrong, he's good, but holy fuck, dude.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
I'm coming after you.
Murray now on 1st down. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Why can't I fucking change my guy's route?
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fake handoff to Johnson. Now here's Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. On play action, it's Murray. Able to find Isabella. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. Murray now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals cut into that lead.
And I missed it.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that will shave 1 more off this lead.
36. Cardinals, 26.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Here we go. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
From the gun, it's Wentz. That's complete to Meredith.
Y'all not.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down.
It's simple plays that beat me when I play
turns
him, man.
into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out.
Focus, defense, focus. Hey,
A give running right is Chubb. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15.
There's no
just a
stopping
yard
him,
or
dude.
2 shy of the 10. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Switch gears, switch gears. Check three. Check 24, check 24.
They run. Chubb. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Cardinals' 12-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that. Shift. Deuce. Shift.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Wentz going to throw. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. And Elliott puts this one through. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. There's Murray. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals.
I did not want to use that play again.
Saving his
If that's
best
the
for
only
the
fucking play that's
playoffs with
working
his
right now, then I'm a
third
fucking
touchdown
idiot.
of the game. As his guys are back
got me
within a
tripping
single
if not.
score. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And oh, it's
Did he really block another one, bro?
And the Eagles have got it. But he doesn't get
You got
far.
2
They're
of them
able
this
to
game, bro.
stop him.
2 of them.
And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. And before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it was really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spent a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
And again, it's Chubb. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
That's a gain away. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
You can't block me. Hey, empty.
To throw is Wentz.
What?
Open man is Westbrook, complete. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
Good game.
At the 36-yard line.
It was fucking hard, dude.
Here we go. 120. Straight 15.
No time.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Go. 180. So we got man.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Here we go. Waiting. Here we go.
They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. They had the extra week of rest. That was a factor. I think this home crowd was certainly a factor as well. So this is step 1 done. Now they need to win next week if they want to get to the Super Bowl.
I like those 2 factors that you brought up. The extra week, getting the open week by being the number 2 seed, a terrific home crowd for them, coupled with really good play. That allows them now to keep their Super Bowl dream alive. One more on their way to the Super Bowl.
Check me out.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. A desperation heave for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it, but he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is